From this point on, everything that happens might get posted on the internet. Today I like to call these guys our deviousness correspondents, our internet correspondents. These guys scour the wide web for just the most fucked up shit so that you don't have to. If that makes sense. They pride themselves in their algorithm. I've heard them say 10 to 20 times, and their algorithm disturbs me. But it's something that they pride themselves in. And we're happy to have these guys. They run a podcast called the Chromeboys. They're funny as fuck. I was going to say both of their first and last names, but I don't know the other guy's last name, do I?
He doesn't have one.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's an enigma. Anyways, we want to welcome the Chromeboys up to show us a couple of videos. Please welcome Jordan Graham and Hugh, everyone. How you doing?
Good. Hugh is at work. He's frantically driving from work right
Oh, he's on his way.
Oh, he's on his way? Oh.
Yes.
No rush. How you been, Jordan?
Never better.
Never better?
Never better.
Does he have the laptop?
Now, I sent Brandon some...
I got a couple videos there.
Cool.
There's some airmail Brandon's way with some nice stuff.
So it's not true that Hugh has all those sick videos locked down on that laptop. He does send them over the...
Well, it is true that we do have a laptop containing roughly 1,000 hours of the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life. That is true.
Okay. Yeah.
But I got some leaks.
Okay, sweet, beautiful, incredible.
Yes.
How many videos do you have to show us?
I think I sent Brandon, 5, 6, but...
Yeah, 5 there, yeah.
You can play literally anything.
I got them all
I'm kind of scared, honestly. Having been to your live shows before, and I've cried at your live shows. I've seen people throw up at your live shows.
Well, now, when you say people, adults don't throw up at our live shows.
I kind of named them based off what the thumbnail looked like, so you can direct the order of this thing. So you want to explain? You guys used to run a show here where you guys have show videos and stuff. And we're kind of doing a mini version.
Yeah. We used to do a show here where you could pay $10 and then maybe see someone die. Or
are we going to see that today?
No. Okay. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be the guy scaring people at public access.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
These are nice. These are light. These are.
The titles don't seem light, Jordan.
What are you talking about?
Trench coat guy?
No, that actually. You know what? Kick it off with that. That one rules. Nice one.
Swing that motherfucker. Swing that motherfucker now.
Yep.
Yeah, like a nigga. Like a nigga.
Yeah, you're right. That was awesome.
Yeah, See, that's actually not.
Can you run that back?
Yep. You can't watch it once. It's like brutal.
Now, swing that motherfucker. Swing that motherfucker now. Yeah, like a nigga. Like a nigga.
Now, I can't say what that guy said, but if someone ever said that to me.
Also, I've never seen a swing his jacket like that.
Well, that's... they don't even have swag like that in the movie Tombstone.
He looks like Mexican Blade.
Also, the guy saying the N-word is definitely not black either, right? That's
no, I think he's definitely a black guy.
The guy talking, he sounds pretty Mexican.
Now, swing that motherfucker. Swing that motherfucker now.
No, but...
It might be a black guy doing like a fake Spanish accent.
I can't...
It's not important, actually. What's important is that this guy is cool.
He's very swag. I like also, very clearly, he's 4'8".
Now, swing that motherfucker. Swing that motherfucker now. Yeah, like a nigga.
Also, it's also very abundant, very clear that the guy filming knows Karna. They go way back. And probably...
His name is Karna?
Well, he said swing that motherfucker.
Well, I didn't catch that. That might have been a Mexican word, I don't know.
Carnot?
That must be. That's
That's got to be his name.
Damn.
Or his name is the other word. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I like that one. I hope they're all hitters like that.
Oh yeah. Do you want to turn
I
it
mean,
up?
we might as well smooth transition into Black Lady in bed.
Now that's low. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a bit of a leap in intensity.
Yeah, we're.
That one's not as cute and fun as Carnot. That's a little
Okay.
more intense. It's sexy. It's sexy. Fellas, cross your legs right now. I'll give you a warning.
Okay.
This one's a little hot. Hot Dog Lady's pretty hot too. I'm not gonna lie. But let's go with Black Lady in bed. That's
We're going Black Lady in bed?
well. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
If you're giving a disclaimer, I'm concerned.
No, it's not. It's cool.
Because I've seen you show wild shit. No disclaimer at all.
Well, that's because Hugh is in control of the laptop, and that guy.
I like it. Like he's funny.
He just like drops flash grenades out of his pocket sometimes. Just whoop, there you go, and then it's like, oh, the craziest shit I've ever seen. Perfect.
All right, we're going Black Lady in bed?
Yeah, this one's hot, sexy. We all been here. Hold on, actually, can you pause? All right.
What could you possibly need to explain so far?
No, I don't have to. It's not that I want to explain.
Okay.
Make some noise if you've ever seen this.
No.
Perfect.
That's why we have you.
Okay. Can I get 3 guesses onto what you think this lady's going to do?
I like that.
Break the bed?
No one asked you, George.
No. What?
Fall on her face?
Kind of. Nope. I'm going to tell you right now, it's 100 times crazier than anything you're thinking.
Fall on her face, jump out the window. What was it that was yelled first? George?
Break the bed.
Break the bed. I think she's going to fall in love.
That is the closest so far. That's the closest
I think it's a
answer.
love story.
She gonna hit like a backflip or something?
Just watch. Keep this. Pause again. She's got a shirt with a missing person on it.
You gotta get the word out any way you can.
Y'all ever been feeling yourself while your boy is missing? I was just at the wake for LaDontrell and I'm going home having a couple Hennessy's and feeling myself.
Yeah, this is 100% on Facebook Live, right?
I think so. I think this is
It's gotta be a
Live
Facebook
catch.
Live. Okay, let's see what happens to this lady.
Getting freaky, dude. Getting freaky. Guess what that is?
Also, I was the closest.
Whoa. Make some noise if that occurred to you at all. If you thought that was even gonna halfway go
Okay,
there.
but Jordan, I need you to. This is why I find your show and you two so fascinating because, like, do you know? Like, look out for a minute. Look
Yeah.
at those faces.
Uh-huh.
Like, mainly good, regular people,
100%.
right?
Yes.
What like you have to do? Like, you know what series of searches? What kinds of different things you have to have done in the last 10, 20 years on your phone and your internet devices for this to even.
You don't search for those videos. Find
Like,
you.
well,
This is. I think you're misconstruing. Like a lot of people you see on Instagram, they'll find something funny. They go, "This is a mythical real pull."
Yes.
Right? They comment stuff like that. What that is a guy on the dock. He caught a pretty decent trout. What I'm out there doing every fucking day is
Questing.
mass crab catching. It's the fucking what's that?
Commercial fishing
It's-
versus.
brother. I'm fishing with dynamite out there. I'm dropping tactical nukes into the
And
ocean.
that's what I
It's
wonder
like
is what is the dynamite that you were searching in your 20s that now this, like, because this is Facebook or Reddit or.
I think this was a.
I think this is your friends with Hugh and he's like, yo, check this out.
No, this was a me find actually.
This is good on you.
Yeah. Well,
Because I won't lie, I can't pretend to not be impressed.
that's the crazy. That's awesome.
That's why I want to understand.
That's somebody's auntie. All right. Someone ordered hot dogs. We're just gonna real quick.
No. No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just real quick. At work. No big deal.
No, not hot dogs like that, Cortana.
No big deal. No big deal.
Yes, big deal. Yes, big deal. Thank God. Thank God. You know what that would sound like? be fucking wild. No, you don't have to keep showing Brandon. No, don't, no.
Right, I got it. She had to put the condiments on now. She ain't even put the ketchup on yet.
There we go. Support dog showed up. That's how fucked up that was.
All of you were upset, but now make some noise if you've ever ordered a fucking hot dog at a restaurant. Exactly. The kind of person who does that deserves this. That's all I'm saying. You know how fucking psychotic you have to be at a restaurant and be like, 2 California dogs, please? You gotta be out of your fucking mind.
Also, that guy just missed her doing that.
That's I think the beauty of this video is how fucking Mission Impossible close this
Okay,
is.
get down.
Can you imagine walking around the corner and just seeing a lady sticking up the hot dog?
Hey, Jennifer. Never mind.
I mean, I was having this debate philosophically the other day, like, is it better to know or to not know, right? To live in happiness and ignorance, or to know.
Yeah.
And like, now that you've shown me that, like, I'm less likely to order a hot dog at a restaurant, right?
Well, you
Like,
should be 0% likely to order a fucking hot dog at a restaurant.
We don't know where
Do you
this
think
is.
whoever ate it noticed, though?
Oh, brother, I would notice.
No. There's no way.
This stays familiar.
There's no way you notice, and that's why she does it.
Yeah. Do you think she's like a serial offender, or do you think this is a one-off?
Again, kind of like how you get those fucked up things on your algorithm that doesn't just come up out of nowhere.
Probably true. I mean, it could be,
I feel like this is a home activity.
Well, like the Joker said, man, it only takes one bad day. You could just be having a bad day, fuck it.
Now, the next two at least have normal titles. I don't believe that they're going to be normal.
Okay, so guy plus girl, nice title, Brandon. This is romantic.
Okay.
This is sexy.
A love story.
This is chivalry, courtship.
Fuck yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, hit him with that one. That one's nice. This is just a guy out there spitting some game. This guy's been watching Andrew Tate. He knows how to get girls, okay? Sitting at a conference. He's real close. He's nervous. Chilling.
No.
Yep, watching this movie. He's about to hit. Boom. Little sniff. And he's out like a gentleman, and he's gone.
That's the type of guy who orders a hot dog at a restaurant.
That's exactly the kind of guy. Yeah. Yeah, ain't that crazy? Now, that one I think is like scarier than the hot dog one, because that one, there's no evidence he did that beyond whoever was filming this.
Now, you're not lying that was a love story in a way.
Kind of
Like, no hesitation. He clocked her as soon as she...
he was,
That's right there is when he realized what he was
he
going
knows
to do.
what, he bent down to get his Coke, and he's like, I have a fucking chance right now.
There's people walking around behind that.
Oh, yeah. He's just going to tell him, oh,
That's wild. Do you know how bad you have to want that?
brother.
To do that in public?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
At a conference? At like
That's a hotel conference.
That's a Marriott, dude. Doing that at the Marriott. Also, not a nice one because he's kind of dressed like shit. Like,
Yeah, this is a timeshare event at a Ramada.
but he's young for that, which is the perplexing part of this. Is like, what conference? The lady is dressed like she's going somewhere fancy. He looks like Peter fucking Griffin. Hitting a little sniff and then up and out. That's all he needed. Just.
He looks like he's taking a knee.
He's quick with it though.
No.
Just chilling. They're playing. Chinese children, they're just playing, man. Don't worry, nothing bad happens, I'll tell you right now. It's actually just...
You said that right before Auntie tasted her balls.
Oh, look at these guys, man. They're just hanging. Oh, they're totally fine.
Yeah.
Something's gonna fucking happen.
There's no way you're showing us like these two kids just having a good time.
I am.
There's a minute left on
No,
something
there's no way.
happens.
Brother, skip through, I promise.
No, don't, Brandon.
Nothing happens.
I need to know what
I actually
happens to this
didn't
tiny
realize
Chinese
this was a
boy.
minute long.
Also, look how dirty the air is, damn.
Well, that's nice. This is the kind of air that breathes super soldiers like this. Look at this, man.
People are always like, take away the phones. Kids need to play
They
outside.
do. Look at it. Can you imagine what... This kid's fucking 8. Imagine what he'll be able to do when he's 20. You think Tyreek Hill is fast? Watch this fucking kid.
There's no way that this kid does not hurt himself.
I promise you, this is fine. It's just impressive. Can you imagine? This is... It's insane, man. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Where are they?
They're fine.
Okay.
They're chilling, man. I'm telling you, they're chilling.
No, you're right. They're chilling.
Totally fine.
You're right. That was just about bravery.
Yeah. That's just feats of strength. Georgie, you like that one?
No, that is great. I didn't like that one.
That's scary. Wow.
It's pretty impressive. And I'm supposed to believe Canada is the first world? Yeah, right.
How would you find this video?
I'm very tapped in. I'm on WeChat. I'm very in with the Chinese. That's right. The reason no one in here has listened to my podcast is because they're not on WeChat and they don't speak Cantonese because it is a full Chinese podcast. It's state funded in Chinese, and we review.
Okay, Brad, can you go back to the list of videos? Because this might have been the craziest one, actually. No, trench coat guy. I go back to trench coat guy.
Rules, man. He's fantastic.
Now, swing that motherfucker. Yeah, like a nigga. Like a nigga.
Yeah,
I've heard that so many times.
like that.
Gets me going, man. But yeah, that's sort of like a taste of what we used to do here.
Damn, yeah.
If you want access to the hard drive, you can look at it for $150.
$150?
Yeah.
And where can people listen to the Chromeboys podcast?
Like I said, WeChat, Truth Social, what are the other terrorists? Signal,
Telegram.
No, the normal places where you listen. Telegram, Signal, Rumble, Truth Social, WeChat.
Kick.
Jakes. Yeah, what we do is actually we live stream ourselves catching predators on Kick, and then we fucking shoot them in the head with a gun. And at the end, we kill them, and it's fine.
You guys have been recording your podcasts in random outdoor locations recently, hey?
We were outside we experienced a little bout of homelessness.
Imagining yourself, shirtless, covered in gore, standing on Brandon Peters' cold dead corpse.
Yeah.
No, shout out Brandon
Yeah,
Peters.
he's
Check out Public Access. Yeah, he's on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, he's
Oh, that was out of necessity? I thought it was an art thing.
No, that's gay. It was no, doing stuff for art is gay. We were just
You guys just didn't have a podcast studio.
no, yeah, we CCP pulled the funding for a little bit, and we had to hang out at the Hope Mission, and
These things happen to the best of us.
yeah, well, we got to explore all the nice views of the city. Under bridges.
You guys are doing better now?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's all good. Don't worry about how we're doing.
That's not where Hugh is right now. He's not out begging for money. So
No. He's working a big job.
Okay, cool.
So lots of money.
Well, thanks for stopping by, showing us this shit.
Yeah, no problem.
You're
guys.
always welcome. Everyone, give Jordan Graham a big hand,
Thank
please.
you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, people, it's time for our special guest. This man is Brendan. How would you intro this man? How do you even tell the uninitiated about what they're about to witness? How many people know Corey Seckinger and have seen him work out in the wild before? Make a round of applause. Okay, so not everyone. Cool. This man was on the comedy scene before Brendan and I even thought about doing it. Brendan was probably a wee lad when this guy went out and started. But I don't know a lot else about him other than his comedy, so I'm excited to sit down and talk with him. He's the founder of Half Nuts Nation. Everyone give it up for Corey Half Nuts Seckinger, please.
What the rock is cooking.
Corey Seckinger. Holy fuck, in the flesh. How you doing, Corey? Woo! You stole my fucking line. That's how you are, just a whoop.
Since you were born.
Brandon, well, Brandon's, are you 22, 23, Brandon, 21?
I'm 22, yep.
22? Cortana, don't molest the guest. Who would have thought Corey walked on stage and he wouldn't be doing the molesting, right? It was Cortana, get down. Cortana, get down. So I want to start off by just saying how much I respect you and what you've done for what you've been doing in the comedy community since I got here. You run a bunch of shows. I've gotten a lot of spots from you when I started. I can't speak for Brandon, but I really like your shit. So I just wanted to say, yeah, you're kind of a bit of a star to us, a bit of a legend.
See, that's what I don't get. What makes me a fucking legend?
Well, let's start with this. You know how you talk about having one nut all the time?
Oh yeah, because I have one fucking nut.
Yeah, does it hang dead center or does it stay?
It's more centered now.
It's centered. 'Cause that's what I was hoping, but like.
It's
Okay.
not really my left nut anymore. It's more,
Your nut.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
like my central nut.
Your central nut. And he's like, why am I a legend? I don't know. Because you say things like central nut. Because you're a bit of an enigma to us, because I don't know a lot about you other than you're a past cancer survivor. You do comedy, you're on a bunch of shows. But how did you get here? How did you end up in stand-up?
The $1 million question.
Or how'd you end up here talking to me and Brandon?
Uber.
Uber?
Okay, I'm like 10 years of being cancer free.
Give it up for that.
Fuck yeah.
So I had a bucket list,
Mm.
and stand up was the last thing on my bucket list.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So in Wetaskiwin, a mutual friend said, you know, they have a karaoke night. So I went and did that karaoke night. And the host took me under his wing. And I did karaoke or comedy every week for a good year.
At that karaoke spot?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
but like I was a scheduled comedy act.
Okay, cool. So you were like there, like opening it up, or you would go at any time during the night, or you
Yeah,
close it
I
out?
go like 2-3 times a
Oh,
night.
cool. Okay, and that's where you fell in love. But it was just a bucket list item.
Yeah,
Okay, it was last on your bucket list.
yeah.
Okay, sick. What else was on that bucket list?
Fucking skydiving.
You went skydiving.
No.
So
So skydiving is the last thing on your bucket list then?
yeah,
Well, like ride a horse, I did that. I can't even remember my bucket list.
it would have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
What do you do outside of comedy? Like, what do you do for work?
Dishwasher.
You're a dishwasher. Okay, things are becoming
I mean,
more.
I've cooked before. It's just,
Oh, so you've been a cook before too?
yeah.
But work in the
I
kitchens?
just don't want the stress of cooking, so,
Don't want the stress of cooking?
yeah, so you do dishwasher.
Did you get one of those hoses that like sprays really hard? Fuck yeah. We have one of those at work, but they don't let me touch it.
Fuck yeah, I make all the waitresses wet.
You make all the waitresses wet? Isn't that crazy? It's not even close to the cringiest joke that's been told on the stage tonight.
Can you imagine turning a corner and Corey's just standing there with a gun like, ah! Getting you wet?
Because you've mentioned many times, one of your jokes is that you look like Freddy Krueger mixed with Caillou.
Yeah. Caillou, if he was fucked by Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, you're right. Yours is better. Are you aware of like all the flack you catch for those like? Because you describe yourself on stage as being like a crazy, weird, creepy-looking guy, right?
I am.
Yeah, so I knew you had a certain level of self-awareness about it because you talk about it on stage. But how do you like deal with that, knowing that people like talk about you being weird and creepy, and like how do you like stay above it and just? 'Cause that's one of the things I respect about you and a couple other comics I've mentioned this to before, where it's like shit doesn't seem to bother. Like you seem to just go through shit, truck through it.
Honestly, I just say what the audience is thinking.
You say what the audience is thinking. I promise you,
But I fucking need them to it.
you beat them to it.
Yeah.
That's not been my experience of your comedy. My experience has been you say some of the most unique stuff I've ever heard in my life that I would have never thought of. I can't. Like the woo joke, for example.
Honestly, that came
That's my favorite joke of yours when you say I've woken up in the middle of the night and seen a dark image in the corner and just and it's just a coat hanging on a coat rack.
No, honestly, the way I got started the woo,
Yeah.
back when the Druid was going on,
Yeah, the druid.
Larks had a rule.
Yeah.
You could not say how you doing or ask the crowd how they're doing.
Okay.
So
Why?
I don't know, just stupid fucking thing.
Okay.
But yeah, if you did, your set would be over. And like, I don't know, I didn't know what to say, so, woo!
And now you start every set with
Yeah, it's almost like a tick now.
a tick.
Like, I cannot get going.
Do you have other ticks?
Well, if you notice me before my set, I usually shake all my limbs
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
and
I
slap.
thought you were just fucking getting locked in.
All that. Like, I fucking amp myself up so much
Yeah.
that I get on stage and woo! And the rest is history.
Speaking of you getting amped up, I think this is a good time to pull up that video because you talked about working in kitchens before, and we like to do a little bit of research at this show. And this is one of the videos I found of you that I was hoping you could explain. Of you where you posted this on YouTube, a boxing match.
Oh, fuck. Where the fucking fuck?
Oh,
No, I get three fucking shots in the fucking face.
get him. Get him.
Oh, you heard that one. Rage quit. Rage quit.
Now, can you pause it, Brandon? As someone who got punched in the face not too long ago, I can empathize with this. But what was this? How did this come to be?
Yeah, back where I worked at a small restaurant in Wyatt.
This is a small restaurant with Tasquin. Okay, that makes more sense.
It's to blow off steam. We would fucking have boxing matches after. On our breaks.
You were in a Wetaskiwin fighting club?
It's fucking Wyatt. What else are you gonna do?
Buy a car, they cost less there.
Fuck off.
Cars cost less than Tasquin.
Sniped. Yeah, okay, cool. So this was just to blow off steam? I thought maybe it was a bet or you had beef with him to settle or something like
Yeah,
that.
and then fucking. Where the fuck did you find that?
Your YouTube channel, Corey. It's one of like 3 videos.
This is probably, we chose like the least crazy thing off your YouTube. Yeah, it's just, you posted it, yeah.
I think you've created so many YouTube channels because your main one is the Half Nuts Nation one,
Yeah,
right?
that's wrong.
Half Nuts Comedy, and you say Half Nuts Nation all the time. What is that? Is it just like your fan, like your fans says Half Nuts Nation?
Yeah, I figured, why not? Like,
Well,
instead of calling them my fans or whatever.
Half Nuts Nation. Oh, because Nuts a Nation. I like that. I think you should call them the Nutters.
One for all.
You don't like the Nutters?
Eh.
No? Okay. Well, fuck me. Can you describe the last time you shit yourself?
I mean, there's been so many, but.
I know, that's why you'll notice the phrasing was describe the last time you shit yourself. Because I had that, the rumor is that it is more frequent than.
No, I don't shit myself at all.
Yeah, but what was the last time we had an accident?
Probably in the airport.
Airport? Oh, like because you go to Vegas a lot, right? What's so this last trip to Vegas?
Yeah, I had a chili dog.
You had a chili. Okay,
And then I was
but that's not really an explanation, right?
well, it's really for me.
Sorry.
Does that happen like every time you eat a chili dog, or was that the first?
I can't keep this straight. Like, can you lead me what went from eating a chili dog to being like, I'm gonna release stuff from my butthole into my
I
pants?
was walking around the fucking
Oh, okay.
airport and fucking bored out of my fucking life, so I went to the fucking convenience store or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. That's you getting the chili dog.
You shit on the floor in a Hudson News?
Not on the floor.
Where'd it go?
Where the fuck do you think it went?
On the floor! On the floor! What were you wearing that it didn't go on the floor?
Pants?
Okay, wait, so I'm still on the chili dog thing in the airport. So you ate the chili dog, and then, like, were you stuck on the plane or something?
No, that's what's in the fucking airport. It happened before I got on the plane.
In Vegas or in Edmonton?
Edmonton.
So departing for your trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then some guy came up to me and was like, dude, this is duty free.
I don't believe that part. There's no way. There's no way. Now I don't even believe that you shit yourself at the airport. The only time I know of, I've heard of, is it like you shit in Mike Dambra's car?
No.
Are you positive? Because we're gonna have him on the show.
I've never shit.
I'm gonna ask him.
I've never shit
It's
in
okay,
Amber's
Corey. It's
car.
okay. It's no big deal. I'm just curious before I ask him because he's kind of scary. I don't want him to yell at me.
No, it just never happened.
It never happened. Okay.
I don't think I've ever been in Amber's car.
Okay.
Sounds kind of defensive.
It's not a big deal.
If you did, it's okay.
You proudly said you did it at the airport. I don't know why it would be embarrassing to do it in Dambra's car.
What's sad is, I don't know what's sadder, the fact that I've shit myself multiple times, or the fact that I have multiple jokes about shitting myself.
No, the first part's definitely way sadder. But like I've shit myself multiple times, just not like that everyone knows about.
Well, like,
Normally it's low key enough that you can kind of.
I remember one time we were about to come to the strippers here in Edmonton.
You shit yourself on the way to the strippers?
Before, this was in Wetaskiwin. They dropped me off at home so I could fucking change.
No shit.
And the fucking door was locked.
Yeah.
And I shit myself.
That doesn't. I don't see how the door was locked to your house.
Yeah.
You could have shit on the yard, like on the lawn.
Why? I didn't have a choice. Like,
Okay. Well, I'm asking if you have okay, but do you have like a condition or something?
yeah, yes.
Okay, but like, lots of people have IBS and aren't just letting it fly. Is it just part of the, like being the cool guy and not caring? I don't know.
Shit happens.
Shit happens. The other one I wanted to ask about was, is there any other beef ones, or should I talk about the beef he has with you, Brandon? Do you have that post?
I don't. I can find it.
He'll find it. Do you remember calling Brandon out on Facebook?
Yeah, I remember this.
Putting him in his fucking place? Because you don't just tell comics good things, good information. You tell them when they fucking, you need to shape up, right? Yeah. If you piss them, don't, yeah. And then we'll find it here in a second. There's no rush. In the meantime, would you be down to like cut some promos for us?
I guess.
Like, could you just look in that camera and like say one of these lines? Like just say like one of these ones.
I'm the only sex offender. No, I'm not a sex offender. Women are offended when I ask them to have sex.
What was the line again?
The line was, get your ass down to public access. And then the one below it was, my name is Corey and I'm legally obligated to tell you that I've moved into your neighborhood, yeah. And then public access, it's not great, but it's not cancer. There's that one as well.
Okay, public access. It's not great, but it's not cancer.
I might be able to clip that. That actually would not be so bad.
That one might move tickets.
That one might move tickets, yeah. Not bad at all. Normally we end the show with this, but there's one other thing we want to do with you, because you have this Facebook series called Bathtub Bites, where you sit in your bathtub and you review fast food.
Yeah.
To me, this is one of the most iconic pieces of Edmonton comedy media that exists.
And that's the thing. I haven't done them for like a year.
I know, but like you're right. As someone that's new to comedy in the last 2 years, when we add you guys on Facebook, we start looking at just everything you've posted, and there were a lot of them.
Yeah,
And
I think I did like 20.
20.
Should we show them
Yeah,
a little
just
clip?
give a little clip.
Hey, what's up, Half Nuts Nation? Welcome to another episode of Bathtub Bites. Today we are eating the new nuggets from KFC. That's right, KFC. That's chicken nuggets. First time trying them.
Beautiful.
See how they are.
Okay, I think we get the idea.
I want to see him take a bite of it.
Okay, fine. I want to see the bite of beer.
And it also comes with a brand new dip of KFC sauce.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. The way you stare at the camera is wild. Like, this is so good.
Oh, wow.
Everything that this is so awesome.
On top of the classic KFC seasoning on them. 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah, Jordan, find this on your algorithm, right? Actually, it probably would be. The brisk. Fuck yeah.
You don't really see anything though.
Yeah, no, you don't. Well, that was.
And that dip.
It's 5. How much more of this could I?
Think
Oh, I will.
Big Mac sauce
Okay.
with a little bit of added spice.
A little bit of that spice. Okay.
Pretty good stuff.
Okay, so we do want to talk a little bit more about that in a minute here, but we feel like once we do, we're going to get too carried away with everything. So one of the ways we normally end the show is we let the public ask the guest any questions if they want to. Is that cool with you?
Yeah. I don't-
Okay, is there anyone that has any questions for Mr. Corey Halfnut Seckinger that they would like to ask? You just raise your, we have a hand at the way at the back.
Are you secretly a millionaire?
Where the fuck do people think that?
Wait, this is something that happens. People have asked you that before?
Yeah, on damn near all my posts. Secret millionaire.
Why do people think you're...
I don't fucking know, because I go to Vegas 2 times a year. Who fucking knows?
That is a lot.
I perform
For a
with it.
dishwasher. Like, you're just a really good saver?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, sweet. There was a hand here in the middle, yeah?
Why do you get fired from the comic strip?
Because I shit myself.
You worked there as a dishwasher? Cook, and you shit yourself?
Yeah.
With the IBS?
Huh?
Yeah, okay, cool. Is that the only job you got fired for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You're not gonna... Do you feel like it's under control now? Okay, cool, so we're good.
I got pills.
You got pills? In your pocket?
You never know.
That's gangster, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Graham? Yeah.
Yeah, Graham, big fan of the show.
Cool, yeah.
This is a 2-part question.
Beautiful.
One, do they still have the nuggets at KFC?
No.
They look
Nope.
delicious. And do you do the review in the bathtub just in case you shit yourself?
Okay, why do it in your fucking car? Everyone fucking does it in their fucking car.
So it's not out of necessity, it's avant-garde, it's art.
Yeah.
Okay. Opposite of the way
And
Jordan
I didn't want to
does his podcast in parking lots.
drive, so I get fucking Uber Eats, DoorDash.
But like it's a big leap from your car to the bathtub, right?
It's like a self-care sort of thing, you know, instead of a glass of wine and maybe some chocolates or something.
Some fast food.
It's nuggets.
Yeah. I mean, it is a unique idea. I was just curious how you came
I
up
was
with it.
thinking about frozen food or
Frozen food? Yeah.
snack foods.
But you probably eat more fast food.
Fucking look at it.
I don't know if you're referencing the fact that you're skinny or fat. Again, you're pointing at your tummy. I'm not sure if it's...
Yeah, I'm fat.
Okay, cool. Because I think you're not bad. I think you're looking good. Any other questions for Corey?
Yeah.
George?
Your hand is shaking so much. Do you have Parkinson's disease?
Jesus Christ, with this fucking guy, eh?
I don't know, I just fucking shake. You should see me when I'm fucking eating.
So you guys remember when I said that we look after George earlier? Do whatever you want to him. Any other questions for Corey? Going once, Going twice. Okay, cool. So the last thing we wanted to do is we wanted to do a live bathtub bites with Corey. And if Corey's cool with that, we're going to get the tub out and do a little bathtub bites and review the big arch from McDonald's.
Fuck yeah.
So we're going to bring that out and do that. If at any point you begin to feel uncomfortable because there's three strange men in a tub together, just remember you chose to come here, right? You heard this was a weird show. So we got some bubble bath too, Corey, if you want to take a bubble bath with me and Brandon.
It's a little bit creepy.
Do you want, do we have the bubble bath, Brandon?
Yeah, I can grab it.
Yeah, Drew, you'll grab it. Now, there was a lot of discussion, do we want to do this wet or dry? We're doing this wet, right, Corey? We're doing it real, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, obviously, that's what we knew. We knew that. We knew that. We were ready. Yeah, release the water. Gotta get ready for tubby time.
I gotta get shrinkage.
Now, do you want Baby Shark or Paw Patrol?
I feel like I'm about to ruin this place now.
It smells like Okay.
Yeah, I also forgot to bring swim trunks. I think I'm just gonna keep my pants on. Boo. Dude, no, I wore all the fucking good underwear at the beginning of the week. I'm 90% sure there's a hole right where my ass is, but I'm gonna keep the fucking khakis on. Oh my god. There's not room for all of us in this. Oh, dude, it's so soapy, bro. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, so
Oh, this feels disgusting, dude.
how do you normally kick it off, Corey?
Woo!
It's been gone a while, but now it's back. Bathtub bites. I still have half a sack.
Your hand is covered in soap.
Let's try it.
So we got.
Okay, let's go. Okay, today we're eating the big arch.
Sorry, I just visually pictured what this looks like.
Okay, let's get a little intro of the big arch a little bit.
Yeah, but it looks like it has black poppy seeds on top.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's all beef patties.
Okay.
Big Mac. Or basically like a Big Mac, but without the...
Don't you even fucking...
Get out of here.
Two patties, 3 slices of white cheddar. Secret sauce.
There's also like fried onions on it. Fried onions.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
How many hours ago did we get these?
These are about an hour old.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
I don't think we really thought beyond this point. I think you guys are just gonna watch us eat. Just gonna watch a couple wet guys eat.
Don't touch it.
Sauce is fucking
Tell me.
Not gonna lie. This would be really good if I was eating this alone.
It's hard to eat and drive with that thing.
Oh, yeah. This is not a driver and eater.
This is my second time eating the Big Arch. The first time I had it, I ate it laying down in bed. And the second time I'm eating it, I'm in a fucking pool. It is good though.
I'm gonna go,
All that I did, I tried last night.
Say that again.
I tried it last night because I wanted to work on my fucking review or whatever.
So you had to eat a real one?
Yeah.
You still haven't really given a review.
Honestly, it's fucking fantastic. The sauce is like a Big Mac sauce, but like with a little smoky hint. It's like it's a cross between a barbecue and a Big Mac sauce.
This guy spits the real man.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You're walking in the middle of this?
The girls that never leave just laugh.
But for real, they're the only ones that are always here. Do you know how upsetting it was when I saw so many new faces walk in today? And then I remembered what we were doing? Because at first you're like, sweet, cool, new faces. Right, that's great. You get the new faces of the show, right down here at the joke sport, and then like, oh man, I'm gonna bathe with both of them?
No, but I am actually fucking shocked. Like, I don't think I've had anything this good from McDonald's in fucking years.
Really, you're right. It's not bad. I thought the dried onions would make it.
No, the dried onions make the burger
too crunchy, and it'd be a weird texture thing. No, it's a compliment.
Like, I would probably get it no onions, extra crispy onions.
Yeah. I really want to get out of this stuff. You guys, we really didn't think past this part. The towels are back there. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
That's it.
This is where we leave you. We do this every Thursday, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. Thank you guys for coming. That's it. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, stop splashing.